Hi, welcome to the Akasha Yoga Practice. My name is Kirsten and I'm here to guide you today in a 25 minutes Yin Yoga session for relaxation. This is a class to really nurture your spirit. In this Yin Yoga class, it is really handy to have some props around. I'd recommend to go for 2 blocks and a flat pillow, or that can be a folded blanket too. So Yin Yoga is all about diving deeply into the stillness, into the relaxation, and through stillness and relaxation, opening the body deeply and touching base with spirit. So we are holding the postures for a little longer than you might used to, and this longer holding of postures is an invitation to dive into your stillness and to dive deeply into relaxation of the body. Yin Yoga is here to open the body, and that comes along with sensation of stretch, and that's perfect. We love that. But if the sensations become painful, sharp, localized, burning, electrical, that's not what we want. That's not stretching. This is damaging the body. So if that comes up in your practice, please back off. Reduce the depth of your practice, modify a little, and find the place where you can really stretch, but you don't perceive any pain. All right, let's get ready. Find a seated position on your yoga mat. That can be folded leg as I am, or you can be cross-legged if that is your classic way of sitting. Just find your comfortable seat. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, soften your shoulders down and away from the ears. Find a comfortable position for your hands in your lap, on your thighs. And take a moment to transition onto the yoga mat, to arrive and to open up towards the practice that is to come. Deeply relaxing neck and shoulders. If you feel any tensions in this area, try to soften with every out breath. Check in with your tummy. Classically, we store tensions there as well. Let your breath flow fully and let it move your abdominal area. So with each breath, you recognize small movements in your abdomen as you inhale, a gentle swelling as you exhale, a gentle flattening. Relax the muscles of your face, especially allow your forehead to relax. Your jaw to relax. Settle your attention in the heart space. Take a deep breath into your heart space. Feel how you arrive. If you want to set an intention for this practice, now is a good time. Taking another deep breath, and slowly open your eyes. All right, ready for the first posture. For the first posture, you might need both your blocks and your pillow or folded blanket. So we'll start off in butterfly. Butterfly is a position to really ease into the practice and to ease even more into your practice. Use your flat pillow or folded blanket, sit on it, just come to the edge of your pillow or blanket and find that spot, how it really helps you to tip your hips forward. If you sit like that, bring your soles together and find the right distance for you. You might want to stretch your heels a little bit further away from your pelvis, or take it a little closer in. See what really feels comfortable, create space to fold forward. In this position, your knees might be sensitive. If you feel any stretch sensations in the knees, use your blocks to support your knees. All right, and with that, we start. This is a forward folding position. So we'll start by simply feeling ourselves grounded, closing the eyes. Take a deep breath and slowly start folding forward. That means rounding the spine, tipping the hips forward, and slowly walking your hands forward. And do that until your body naturally stops. When your body naturally stops, doesn't go further anymore, that's where we want to be. So we don't want to start pulling ourselves deeper into a shape to achieve stretch, what we might know from the more active practices. But here, we just want to work with gravity actually, and allow the muscles, all of the muscles of the body, to completely relax. So find your final position, as in the shape itself. In the practice, we don't want to move at all anymore for the practice to become effective. You might catch hold of your feet. You might just have your hands, your palms rest on the floor. Maybe your palms are turned upward. If you cannot find any spot that feels actually comfortable to stay for a bit, you might use a block in case you don't need that for your knees, and support your elbows on your block and support your chin into your hands. See if that brings more comfort. You really want to be in a position in which you can deeply relax. So making now the last final adjustment, check in with your knees, check if they really do not need support or if it's better to work with the blocks. And start deeply relaxing all of the body. Yin Yoga is not addressing the muscles specifically, but is more working with connective tissues, with fascia, with the joints in a way, and bringing space in these more deeper tissues of the body. These tissues are a little more plastic or rigid, we can say. And for those tissues to stretch and open, actually, what we need to do is to apply a gentle, mild pressure over a prolonged period of time. So that's why we're deeply relaxing in the practice. Relaxing the facial expression, the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw. Relax your neck and allow your head to really hang heavy. The spine can round here and is supposed to round. So we're not supposed to keep our spine straight and the chest open as we would do in a more active practice, but we really allow gravity to work into our body, and that's the force that opens the body. It opens the back line of the body, the back. You might feel a gentle stretch in your neck and along the spine, left and right, maybe in the lower spine, maybe in the shoulder area. So this posture is here to really gently stretch the back, and at the same time gently open the hips and stretch the inner thighs. So allowing the shoulders to relax. Check in with your arms and hands. Are they really soft and relaxed? If you feel there's some striving, pulling present, just soften. Soften your chest, your belly, your hips and your legs, and your feet. The whole body is really soft, completely soft. Allowing the breath to travel all the way into the abdomen. So as you inhale, allow the belly to bulge out. And as you exhale, flatten your belly. It's a gentle movement. Not much doing is required, more a mental direction of the breath. Let it be deep, abdominal, at the same time soft, natural. We're starting to ease into relaxation, and through relaxation into stillness, both physically but also mentally, allowing all that movement to subside, to come down, to move further into the background, and allowing stillness, relaxation to come into your space. Three last breath and butterfly. And after your third breath, whenever that is for you, walk your hand back towards your feet and slowly, really slowly, start rolling up the spine. That's a slow process. Yin Yoga is all about gentleness, slowness, stillness. Once you're upright, you might support your knees, bring them together and stretch out the legs in front of you and lean into your hands behind you. After each posture in Yin Yoga, we want to take the time to marinate in the effects of the posture, having a little rebound time that is good for the tissues to really integrate the stretch, and also for us to become more aware of the practice, of your own state of being. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes and we'll get ready for the next posture here. I'd like to demonstrate, as it's a posture that's a little bit more complex. It is called shoelace. And shoelace, we shift both knees on top of one another. And here there are a few modification variations. So first of all, you want to sit in between your heels, not on your heels. If you sit like that and it just doesn't feel right, take first your block and see if that helps you actually to gain more space and bring the knees more down. Second variation might be that your knee, your top knee, doesn't feel very good in this position. If that is the case, use your block, support your top knee. If your lower knee doesn't feel good in the position, straighten your lower leg, and that will help you to find space. All right, so let's move into shoelace, and we'll have two modifications of practice for that one. So come sitting in between your heels. Make sure you're in between your heels and you're stacked your knees on top of one another. If that doesn't feel good, try to modify. Use your blocks or your flat pillow, maybe sitting on your flat pillow, on the edge of your flat pillow, using your block either under the top knee or straighten your lower knee. Once you feel you found your spot, it's a posture that works really into the outer hips, and we combine that with forward folding. So once you're ready, we start folding forward. It's the same as before. Close your eyes and start walking your hands forward and stop wherever your body naturally stops. So you might just stay there with your arms extended, and that's what you rest into, your extended arms. You might pour your chest over your legs. You might support your head on your knees. You might drop your head on the floor. You can use the block to drop your head on the block in whichever height is right for you. Finding a space that allows the stretch to really move into the outer hips. The knees are happy, free of stretch. And you want to be in a stretch that allows you to breathe and relax. So if you feel that you start shortening your breath or you're tensing your muscles, back off a little, reduce a little. Time is what's helping us to open in stillness, not the depth of the posture really. So find your sweet spot, rest into your sweet spot. Close your eyes and deeply relax the facial expression, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Relaxing the back, the chest, the belly, and the hips. We're not staying here for too long, so try to really find relaxation. Give in, don't hold. If you feel you have to hold, just come out a little bit. Do it a little less strong. We stay here for 3 more breaths. After your 3rd breath, slowly walk yourself out of the posture, really slowly. Come back into an upright spine. Open your eyes for a moment for another modification. So check what's the top leg. Take the opposite leg of your opposite hand of your top leg. Reach it out sideways. Turn your palm forward and place your palm in between your shoulder blades. Once you're there, take your block, bring it out to the other side, and what we'll do, we go into a side bend. So we bend deeply into the direction of the top hip, and you can find the best way to support yourself to stay in this side bend. So once you found your sweet spot, the way you want to stay and can stay comfortably, to open the sideways of the body and to deepen the outer hip stretch. Settle into your stillness. Close your eyes and deeply relax. Relax your facial expression, allowing the head to be heavy. I particularly love the neck stretch actually in this posture. It frees up a lot of tensions from the neck, allowing the head to be heavy and loose, allowing the shoulders to deeply relax, the belly to soften, the hips to soften. We stay here for 3 more breaths. And after your 3rd breath, very slowly on inhale, come out of your side bend. And as you release your hand from behind your back, really stretch out both hands sideways strongly, like pushing walls away. Engaging the muscles and relaxing, releasing, taking a breath in and out. It's not only a delicious neck stretch, also I love the spaciousness that comes into the shoulders. We'll move into the 2nd side, so check which leg is on top, because that will become now your bottom leg. So we swap sides, swapping that leg to the floor and bringing the other knee on top. And now I want to mention here that our bodies are usually not exactly symmetrical. So the support that you used earlier in the posture might now need to be different. So again, sit in between your heels. Perhaps elevate your hips with your pillow or with your block. Check in with your knees. That's really important. You want your knees to be happy. The lower knee, if it doesn't feel right, straighten it. If the top knee doesn't feel right, use your block to support it. And from here, we go once more into folding forward. So folding forward as much as feels right. Either support yourself on your extended arms in front of you, or pour your chest over your legs. Drop your forearms onto the block. Drop your head onto the block or onto the floor. See what feels right. Just go as deep as it allows you to breathe and to relax. If you feel that you start holding in any part of your body, in your hips, in your shoulders, in any place, back off a little and come into space where you can really relax the body. That's the only way really that Yin Yoga works, through relaxation of the muscles. So deeply relaxing face, neck, back, chest and belly, hips. The breath, allowing the breath to flow deep into the abdominal area. Stay for 3 more breaths and forward fold and shoelace. After your third breath, whenever that is for you, without shortening anything, come in slowly out of the posture, walking your hands back towards your body, rolling up the spine, sitting vertically. Open your eyes for a moment, check your top leg, and reach the opposite hand out sideways. Turn the palm forward and bend that arm and place your hand in between your shoulder blades. Take your block over to the other side. Close your eyes and start bending over to the opposite direction. So you're bending away from the hand that's on your back. You're bending in the direction of your top leg. Arriving here in a suitable position, check in how you want to rest your elbow, on which height of your block or on the floor. And deeply relaxing here again, face, head, allowing the weight of the head to open the side of the neck, stretching the shoulder, opening the entire sideways and the outer hips. Follow your breath, allowing the breath to work into your abdominals. Coming to stillness. After your third breath, whenever that is for you, slowly come out of the posture. First, straighten your spine. Keep your hands still in between the shoulder blades. Once you're ready, release this hand in the back and push out both hands sideways. Really push them out, straighten them strongly, and release. Open your legs. Bring them just in front of you. closing your eyes for a moment. Lean on your hands behind you and feel the effects of the posture. Allowing the stretches to soak in into the hips, to integrate into the sideways, to integrate into the shoulders, to integrate into the neck. Quite a holistic opening of the body that we went through right now. And that leads us to lying onto our backs. Just free your mat from anything that might be still around. Lie onto your back. Make yourself comfortable with a bit of space in between your feet, with a bit of space in between your arms, hands, and body, allowing the palms to turn up. The head is in line with the spine. And allowing the body to deeply, deeply rest. Body's open and soft. Light. Beautiful. Just right. Allowing the body to literally sink into the mat, sink into the earth. Feeling this deep sense of being nurtured spiritually. Stillness, relaxation is what nurtures the spirit. Profoundly. Lean back into what is opening in front of you, behind you, to the top and to the bottom, to the left and to the right. Allow yourself to expand. To grow into your vastness. Feeling completely held and nurtured. If you feel to stay a little longer and marinate into your being, you're welcome to do so. With that, we close today's session. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon on the mat again. Namaste.